Good afternoon, Stephen. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Stephen Cheung. I'm the president of the World Trade Center Los Angeles.
Okay. And what's the function of World Trade Organization?
The World Trade Center Los Angeles is a nonprofit organization dedicated to facilitating international trade. Specifically, we're focused on foreign direct investment attraction and also export facilitation. So we help international companies come to Los Angeles and be successful here, and we also help local companies into the international markets.
So you call yourself a WTO, right? Is that World Trade Organization? Or
WTC-L.A.
WTC, World
Yeah,
Trade
Center, Los
Center.
Angeles.
Okay, it's that's different, of course, right?
It's different. So we're a group organization. We all are under the umbrella of World Trade Center Association from New York. So there are many World Trade Centers around the world, and all of them have different functions based on the need of their specific city. For Los Angeles, we are actually a member and a subsidiary of the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation. So that's why our goal is a bit more broad, and we cover the 88 cities of Los Angeles County, and we help the local companies succeed, and we work with our international partners that way.
So this is actually a non-governmental organization. Am I correct to say that?
That's correct. It's a non-governmental, non-profit organization.
And where do you get your sponsorship?
Now, our sponsorship comes from the private sector as well as some government funding, but we're not a government agency.
Okay. Now, are you a membership organization?
Well, the interesting thing is, right now we are in a revitalization phase. I have been on this job for about 6 months now, and they asked me to come in to revitalize the organization. So we're creating a small board of advisors of 20 members. So we're not currently running a membership model. We're partnering with our parent organization, the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation. They have a membership model. So we work hand in hand with each other. So I become the international trade arm for LADC, and so they provide the membership services, but I specifically focus on international trade, and so there's not a membership model for us.
Okay, so let's say someone is interested in doing import export.
Mhm.
What can the WTC do to help?
So when it comes to Los Angeles companies that are looking into exporting their services and their products abroad, they can work with us to identify the potential countries that they want to enter. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of partners that can provide them with detailed information about what they need to know before they enter those markets. One of the things that we do is we partner with LADC to create a country report. So far, we have studied 5 countries, and you can basically look at these country reports to understand fully what are the challenges and what are the opportunities in each one of these countries. We hope to do a lot more in the future. The second thing is we become a referral source. We guide them through the process. For example, when a company is looking to export their specific product into a specific country, what are the regulations? What are the import-export tariffs? What are some of the financial mechanisms that can basically assist them? What are some of the insurance needs that they might have? So we provide them with the basic information, and we connect them with the experts that can actually help facilitate this trade partnership. The last thing we do that is probably the most important is every year we conduct several trade missions. So we bring companies from Los Angeles and we bring them abroad and connect them with international buyers and partners so that they can enter through those markets more easily.
Okay, is there any cost for people who are interested in
No,
getting
it's
your
a free
service?
service that we provide with educational service. However, when we do go on the trade missions, we will open this up to the public. But obviously, there's going to be a cost associated with traveling abroad. So the companies will cover their own transportation and their own hotel fees, and there's going to be certain fees that's going to be associated with interpretation and facilitation of this trade mission. But everything else in terms of the educational aspect of connection, we do it for free because we're a nonprofit organization and we want them to do well.
Do you do any advice for importation to the U.S.?
We do, but our focus is more on the export side. For companies that are looking to import their products here, we can guide them to the various resources that we have in the Los Angeles region, whether it's through the Department of Commerce, whether it's through the LA Area Chamber of Commerce, and our own partner, LA Economic Development Corporation. There are some basic service that we can provide, but our focus is mostly on export services as well as foreign direct investment that's coming in.
And is this only applied to U.S. companies that you will help, or it can be a foreign company that want to do export American product outside U.S.?
Well, if they're whether they're U.S. or international, as long as they're based in the Los Angeles area, our duty is to help Los Angeles-based companies. So if they're an international firm that happen to have operation here in Los Angeles and they want to export their products from Los Angeles to another location, we'll be delighted to help them. And we also help international corporation that's looking into coming into the LA market. For example, if there is a foreign company from Indonesia that is looking to come to Los Angeles to perhaps form a joint partnership with another company here that might have the distribution network, we'll be happy to basically facilitate that kind of transaction. And once they're here, whether they're importing the product from Indonesia to Los Angeles or exporting the product from Los Angeles back to Indonesia, we'll be happy to help them.
Okay, so let's say I have a product I want to export to Indonesia. I know there's a WTC in Jakarta. Also, there is I think U.S. Commerce Attaché that's in there. So how do you help, and how what position are you playing here when you have
Yes.
already U.S. Commerce Attaché in
Yeah.
Jakarta?
So that's a great question because we actually have quite similar services. But the thing is, I think in my opinion, a company can never get enough free services. If someone's able to help you, you should take their advice and you should take advantage of the advice that they provide. And you basically calculate basically what you want to learn from them. The U.S. Department of Commerce and the commercial attaché in country can help you basically get some more information about the marketplace over there. However, before you even go over there, you might want to consider what resources you have here so you can have everything lined up. One example and one very key factor is a lot of companies, they think about export and they go enter the market first without looking at their financial options. Without your export financing in place, sometimes it's very difficult. Say you go to Indonesia and you spend thousands and maybe even tens of thousands of dollars on a trade mission on your own to do business development. Once you're there, you're able to get some buyer that's willing to sign a contract with you. But if you don't have the trade financing in place, that conversation is moot because you can't move forward to the next level. So wouldn't it be great if you can actually get your trade financing ready and pre-approved before you go, so you already know what kind of financing option you have before you even sign the contract? Those are the things that need to be considered, and that's the type of information that the World Trade Center Los Angeles will provide so that you have the full information before you make that investment, before you export a product or even import a product. There are a lot of very intricate laws and regulation, especially right now during a very sensitive time when the Trans-Pacific Partnership is now being discussed and potentially will be passed by the United States. If so, this will impact significantly the types of products and the types of rules and regulation that a company should pay attention to.
Okay. Do you have a frequent meeting among business people? Exporter, what I meant. Frequent meeting, in
Yes,
other words.
we get requests from various importers, exporters, and also foreign direct investors all the time on a regular basis. Again, we're in our revitalization mode. So what we're hoping to do is to create a robust program and an online presence so that information can be obtained freely online. And then basically once you have additional advanced question, then basically we'll be in touch with you directly through email or by phone to provide the consultation. But what we are hoping to do is provide most of the general information online so it'll become a free service that's easily accessible to the public.
And for those who wants to be on your mailing list, how can one sign up?
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
Yeah,
Can you repeat that?
if one want to be in your email list, how could they join your events?
Currently, you can go on our website and you can sign up for more information through our parent organization, LADC, and it's all connected. It's one website. So we are going to be relaunching our website in the next few months. So please pay attention and track our website as it's getting developed. Once that's done, it's going to be a very comprehensive system where they can enter their email address and their contact information, and then they will get the email notification whenever we have an update.
And what's the address again? The website address?
www.wtcla.org.
Perfect. Do you have a final words for Kabari readers?
Well, I think I would like your readers to know that Los Angeles is open for business. I think over the years, Los Angeles has not done a very good job marketing ourselves. And I want your readers to know that Los Angeles is the center for international trade for the United States. We're a very easy place to do business, and we're a very opening place to do business. And that's why last year, Los Angeles Custom District was ranked the #1 customs district in the nation with $418 billion in two-way trade. Also, we have the #1 and #2 container ports in North America, the Port of LA and Port of Long Beach. Combined with our strong, very, very strong airport, the Los Angeles International Airport, we are a very, very prime location for international trade. When it comes to our airport, most readers don't know this, but LAX is the #1 origin and destination airport in the world, which means when you count the people that get on and off the plane, and not the transfers, just directly on and off the plane, LAX processed the most passengers out of anywhere in the world last year with over 70 million passengers. So with that, you also have capacity under the plane, on the belly of the plane, to carry a lot of cargo. So again, the logistics infrastructure is already here. We have a very diverse population with over 220 different languages spoken right here in Los Angeles. This is the center of the world, and we're one of the most diverse economies and diverse cities in the entire world. So we welcome your readers. We welcome our partners internationally to come to Los Angeles and see what we're about.
Perfect. Thank you, Stephen, for your time. Until
Thank
we
you.
see you again.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Take care.